The personal, like the dental technicians, or do they have to do first a special training for the people there?
I think that they can hire people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's no problem, they get trained and... Yeah.
I got the video going. Frank with a pencil, yeah. He's the beer drinking champion of Heidelberg, Germany.
I'm fucking hot.
Are you a badass?
I'm a badass.
Julian, have we told you the story of last night?
No.
Oh, what a story it is.
Yes.
We
named Julian.
Yeah, that's right.
They named Julian. He showed up. We were talking about fraternities, and he turns around, sits with us, and says, "What do you want to know?" And anyway, so we're talking to him, and Manfred was talking about back in the old days, they have to wear like a uniform, and you wear like a sash or whatever. And he said, "Well, that's because I'm fucking hot. I'm a badass." That was really cool.
So he was there. And he sat with us for about 20-30 minutes, and he was about ready to go, and he challenged me, and said, "I'll drink a beer and you drink a beer, and whoever finishes last has to pay."
Yeah.
And of course, he drank his beer in like a second, and I was still sipping mine down, and so I had to pay for his beer, which Manfred ended up paying for.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Manfred was like, "Whoa, what is this?"
So then Frank drinks with another of the fraternity brothers from Heidelberg, and Frank kills him. I mean, Frank drinks the beer so quickly. So we have a champion. We have Frank face off against the fraternity brother Julian, and so by this point everybody in the bar was sort of watching, and watching our boy here, and so they drank, and Frank killed him. He drank.
It wasn't that. I mean, it was like a few seconds. I would say.
No, killed him for the first time.
Oh, the first guy.
First guy he killed. Second
guy was.
but
It was same as David and Julian.
what?
What I'm saying, you think it's slow, right? The first one, the way you think it, you just see it,
German beer is a treat for me, so I mean, I don't want to just guzzle it.
Savoring the beer.
The margin was same. The margin, the way he defeated the other guy, the brother, right, was same as Julian defeating you. Margin. Literally same.
So Frank ended up winning the beer drinking contest, and one of the fraternity brothers turned to one of his friends and said in English, fortunately, "I can't believe he lost to a tourist."
I wish I got that story on video. You have to tell it again later. Get it on video. Tell them the story.
Well, I got this one, so I'll put it on YouTube, and you can be famous.
Yeah, thank you.
So we also have it on videotape, and so yeah,
Yes, we
so
do.
Frank will post
Yeah,
it.
we'll watch it later.
Die Kabelwandern, guck mal, ob ich noch ein besseres Netzwerk habe.
So then you can't plug it in. Unfortunately, unless you plug it in the data.
Where have you been in Hamburg?
What's the castle? I don't know what the restaurant was. Yeah.
It was down right by the Roman bridge.
Yeah,
Schnuckeloch.
it was next to the sex shop and the cathedral.
He's like, I know where that is. I've been there a few times.
So we were the last ones to get out of the bar, and there's Jim and Manfred over by the sex shop waiting for us.
Somebody's new women. Like, what the heck?
Let me get a shot of the school real quick. Thank you.
We had a lot of trouble.
There might have been a little bit more interest.
Yeah, that's true.
In German, this kind of beer competition is called Bierjunge, which means beer boy.
Oh, yeah.
If two drink against each other, and the loser has to pay.
Okay.
Bierjunge. Beer boy.
So, okay, jetzt die Pre-Production-Kosten hat er gesagt, für Deutschland sind 60.000, ne? 80.000. Okay, und jetzt hier ist Germany.
Frank Walford, Jim Nebus in Frankfurt. There's Vinod, whom we try to avoid.
Yeah, that's a good point to get on video. That's Vinod. Dr. Jim Nebus, the one and only. We all know Dave.
Unfortunately, we're with Frank.
Guys, here.
Yeah, go to that thing over there.
Palm trees in Heidelberg. Strange looking iron horse. Strange looking American. Back to strange looking iron horse. Heidelberg. We'll save the rest of the tape for downtown. Heidelberg. Fixer-upper capsule. Unhappy child. Tourist. Oh my gosh, that one over there has a tripod. Hey Frank, look at the one who has a tripod.
They come so well prepared. Can you believe that? Everything was been carried up here.
He carried a tripod up here. Look at the movie
Look at his
camera.
Camera is big, man. Look at the tripod.
Japanese tourist with a very small camera. Golly. Roman bridge built 2,000 years ago. By the church is where Dr. Nevis is having a beer. There's Dorky Vanu taking a picture.
Thank you. Hey, let's do this, guys.
There's another dork looking at his pictures. And the quiet starts now that the Japanese tourists have left.
Da kann man da mal rein. Au! Bist du sicher, dass man da rein darf? Ja, aber man guck mal, das ist der große Turm da, das ist der dicke da.
Der dicke ist schon der.
Das ist der dicke Turm. Ja, und das ist irgendwas mit England. Englische. Ja, nein. Ich kenne mich aus, ich hab zugehört.
Yeah, okay, money.
How much steht jetzt?
80 cents or so.
That's where it was. The ruins of the castle destroyed by the French after the French Revolution. This used to be the moat. The water was about up to where the lines are. You can see where they tore down part of the turret. I was just seeing if you were paying attention. Frank Walford. The camera surgically removed from his head. Vinod Bhatt. Been awake for 2 minutes. Jim, a night after 18 Jägermeister shots.
That's right. Still coached.
And of course, Lasse, who got us here safely.
Drinking machine.
The last beer in Mannheim.
Fly out tomorrow morning, 11:15. This is the first place I had a beer and the last place.
This is me, trying to hold it.
Why don't you?
And that's Vinod.
Alright, thank you. Why don't you record the whole place?
Oh, I got half a battery
I just
left.
did.
We're in the Ike Bomb or something like that.
Yeah.
We're somewhere in Mannheim. And we're going to record Frank Walforth's Moment of Glory in Heidelberg. So our friend Vinod's going to hold the camera while I recount the tale.
Thank you. Here you go, Dave.
It's recording.
Yes, you're recording.
You got to get a picture of the meter of beer we just finished.
I did. The last beer.
I got it.
All right, Bill, sit down next to me so he can look in one direction.
Okay.
What was my target?
All right, man, my teeth's running out. I got about 2 minutes left.
Well, the man over here to my right, Frank Walford, gentleman extraordinaire. What? Hurry up, I'm fucking busy. Well, that's a different story, which I'll tell before his tape runs out. But anyway, we were in Heidelberg last Sunday, sitting at the table and talking about the fraternities there. And all of a sudden, one of the frat boys sat down next to us. He says, well, what do you want to know? And so we started asking questions about the fraternity system in Heidelberg. And so he was obviously startled because his pupils were completely dilated. And before he left, he challenged yours truly to a beer drinking contest. And whoever finished beers first slammed it down on the table. The loser had a peg. So as you can guess, I lost miserably. So anyway, I lost completely. My friend here, Frank, drank off against another frat boy at the University of Heidelberg. Killed him. The guy didn't even start drinking before Frank was done. I was truly amazed, Frank. You were the man. And so afterwards we said, well, we got to have a champion. So the frat boy from Heidelberg, whose name was Julian, faced off against the American, the young fighter, the phenom from Charlotte.
Yay!
So they took off and Frank beat him, and the whole bar erupted. The three American, the 2 Americans and the 1 honorary American in the node cheered wildly. And as they exited the bar, one of the German students said to the other in English, "I can't believe we lost to a tourist." And so they couldn't see Somebody's driving off with a motorcycle.
Mannheim.
German motorcycle. So last night we were at a bar. No, in a restaurant. We didn't spend all our time at a bar. Can you even hear me? We were at this pasta restaurant. And yours truly, Frank, was taking his time recording, trying to figure out what he wanted to have to drink. We decided on small beer, big beer, dark beer, light beer, wheat beer. So finally the waitress got exasperated and turned to him and said, "Hurry up, I'm fucking busy." At which point the entire table erupted. And then later on, poor Frank bumped into the same waitress, and she said, "Watch out, Jesus Christ."
Oh, that was classic.
So that tale, along with, while I'm ripping on you, because I guess your wife was watching us, the only other thing is Frank's first day here, he was walking around the palace of swine that he turned to the airplanes and feel like we're in Europe. I turned and I said, well, we all... This is the building where we spent our entire vacation. I'm saying this again because I forgot to record it. I think we were up there on the 3rd floor in the corner because we could look over at the university. And the university is behind me. There's Frank. There's Vinod. That's the university. It is the largest Baroque castle in the world. We'll get a better shot of it in a second. It is bigger than Versailles. And that's traffic in the background. You gonna find a tree of shame? This is where we went to a party last night in the courtyard of the University of Mannheim building. About 4,000 people were in this courtyard, drinking a hell of a lot of beer. Again, it's a converted castle into a university. 12,000 students, half of whom are business. Vinod's in the bathroom. Frank's looking for a tree where he relieved himself instead of paying for the bathroom. And there is Mr. 10 plus 2 plus 4.
I'm not going to repeat that. You get the stage?
And that's the stage where the DJ was. And about there is where we hung out in the mass of people. The main courtyard of the University of Mannheim. Truly huge. All of the buildings, the whole building is used for classrooms and offices.
No, with your camera, bud. I couldn't get it. I didn't realize that you go. You said it just go run down and come back. That's fine. I want to take it with the camera, get this.
I do,
No one gets catch up.
This is Subway, where we ate every stinking single meal while we studied. Every day.
This is our lunch of choice. Every day we work on our project.
And this is the man who also ate those stinking subs every single day. I will never miss this place ever. This is my last